Welcome to Get Your Life. I wanted to go over a trade that I did on Friday after non-farm payroll. This is the Euro Australian dollar 5-minute chart on my system. Most of the trades that I take are based off of a 5-minute, sometimes a 15-minute, but normally it is a 5-minute. I want to say that the majority of the time I'm taking a trade with the trend. But in this case, I did a counter trend trade for very good reason, and I'm going to show you that reason. So let's get started right away. All right, first of all, my entry, I wish there was like I guess we'll just use this. My entry was right down in this area. I was hoping for a box that I could put on here. MetaTrader 4 doesn't offer that I know of. But anyways, the reason why I was looking for an entry on the support 3 level was, well, it's support 3. The first thing you want to notice here is you have a market that is declining. You have a low here, move up, low, bounce up here, bounce back down. So we were getting to the lower section of this trend line, which could indicate that maybe we want to take a move back up to the other side. That in and of itself is not a good enough reason to get into a trade, but we were on the support 3 level. Anytime the market gets to S3 or R3, which would be resistance 3, you're probably going to find a reversal in the market, because most of the time the market is not just going to blow through a level like that, because when you get to those levels, the market has normally exceeded its average daily range, so that could be a key reversal area. Also, depending on the time, if you're getting into the London close time, which was the time frame we were getting into, which is the last hour of the London trading session, which would be about 10:45 to 11:45. A lot of times you'll see a reversal in that area, because that is London traders taking profits off the table from that morning's run. So with that information, I said, okay, we could be looking at a reversal here. But what really caught my attention let's go to the 1-hour chart. Here is the level I was looking at trading off of. If you go back in price, or go back in time, look at this amazing support level. You have a hit once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you had a huge reversal. So for that reason, this is a very strong reversal area. It would not shock me if price, went a little sideways this week and then popped back up, because again, if you look even on the 1-hour time frame, you're at the bottom of the channel. What happened here? It moved all the way up here, bounce back down, all the way up here, bounce back down, all the way here, bounce back down. So literally you could be looking at a move up into that area, based off of what we've seen in past here, because this is a pretty dynamic area. But again, on a 5-minute chart, I'm not looking to go from 44.80 to, oh gosh, it's about 150, 175 pips up there, especially when my risk isn't near that high, because a lot of times you'll find that it'll bounce off of that and then come right back down to retest it. So I wasn't looking to take a trade quite that long. But the point I want to get across here is this is a major reversal area in the market. So the fact that you're at that level and a daily support 3 is indicating that you probably are going to have a reversal in that area. So what I did was I waited for a green candle, which is part of my system. You have to have a green candle. THV has to turn green, and DSS has to turn green. Again, let it be known that I don't normally take a counter turn trade, but you're at support 3 and a major support level, and that's why I took it. So I got in on this candle, and I actually got out right up in this area here. So I had a very nice profit on that, and my stop was right below the low down here, and so this trade worked out very well. You want to make sure the probabilities are in your favor for a trade. So that is the Euro odd trade. Again, support 3 level. Massive area of support over here. and I waited for the green bar. Everything had to go green for me to get it. If one of these are not green, I'm not getting in the trade most of the time. Even if you go to the 15-minute time frame, right here it is. I was coming down to the oversold area on the 15-minute, so that kind of told me, hey, maybe we could be looking at a potential reversal here. And if you can get the 5 and 15-minute in a line like that, a lot of times you're going to get a nice, a reversal setup here. So that's why I took the trade. Again, always look at your higher time frames to see what they're saying. I'll have more information on that in a later video. But that is the 5-minute euro odd position that I took on Friday, and I got in at the close of that candle, which was around there, and I got out right about there. So it was about a 30 pip profit, and my risk was about 30 pips. So as long as I'm getting my 1-to-1, I'm happy. So that's what we have here. Oh, and the other thing, I don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but I was actually in this trade. I saw price go up here. I took part of my profits off, and then I had the other half still on, and I saw this move down here, and I saw my dots turn red, which could indicate that maybe it's time to reverse in the market. Normally, when the red dot appears, I take everything off the table. However, if you will notice, as I mentioned in my indicators video, the first hit after a pretty big run of the lower band in an uptrend, see this is moving up, first hit, a lot of times it'll reverse back up to the other side of the channel. So for that reason, I stayed in the trade and I took the rest of my profits right up here. So I was out completely there. As you can see, it continued to move up. Where did it stop at? Support 2. The reason why I had this idea in mind is if you look, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here, bounce here. This level right here was very strong, and it was very likely that you're going to see a reversal, or even you have a hit here, that's why it reversed to where it did the first time around. So that's why I got out. I like to get out at prior support resistance, whether that be the moving average, one of the R1, R2, R3, S1, S2, S3, or pivot levels, or just traditional support resistance. But that is the trade that I took on Friday. If you have any questions at all, let me know. All right, thank you for watching.